Hi everyone, I'm Arian Al Lami. Welcome to my show, My View Review. And in today's review episode, we will be reviewing book The Untethered Soul. It's a very small read, like hardly 200 pages, around 200. It's not exactly 200, but I would say it's a heavy book. So please listen to my review, and when you read it with an open mind in order to understand it. So in this review, I'll be just sharing my learning. When you read it, you might have different interpretation, but I'll just share what I've learned from it. So let's get started. First of all, my gorgeous cousin Zora recommended me this book. So if you're watching, hi, and thank you for recommending this book to me. I loved it. This book, when I said heavy, it's because it makes you question a lot of things that we take for granted or we just believe in it. So it kind of shakes you up. I'll give you examples of how that happens. So, for example, if it asks you, who are you? And as for me, always, I'm Arian Al Lami or whatever, every show I explain. But the message from this book is that your name is not you. My name, if your name was Jennifer or John or Laura, whatever, would you still not be the same person? So, your name does not define you. Your body does not define you, because when you were born, you were a tiny little baby and then you grow. So if you say your body is you, then are you that 4-year-old yourself, or are you that 16-year-old of yourself? Or are you the 60-year-old of yourself when you're gonna turn 60 and your body is constantly changing? So your body is not you. And thirdly, this is the one that I find the hardest to grab or to wrap my head around it, is your life experiences are also not you. Because the life experience do define us. Maybe if I wasn't born where I was born, if I wasn't where, maybe I wouldn't be here today, maybe I would be somewhere else. So for me, it was the hardest part. And other is that the chatter that's constantly talking in your head, that is also not you. And so let's go back to that experience part one, as it's saying that your life experiences is not you, and it's very important to know that and to understand it in order to take control of your life. By that it means because that's where the problem happens. So you must be thinking, then who are we and what are we if none of the things we believe that we are is, the book is saying that we are not. We're not our name, we're not our experiences, we're not our body, then who are we? And your answer is also in this book. We are an energy being. You need to, if you want to succeed in life and if you want to live a happy life, you need to separate yourself from the outer world. Whatever is happening is separate from you. They would happen even if you were not there. These things would have continued to happen. You need to understand that. We are just an observer. We're sitting in that seat and we are observing everything that's happening around us. And the main key message of this book is, don't let your experiences or your life decide who you are. Don't. The problem is that's when the problem happens. We are an energy being. We're just exploring and we're traveling. Imagine you are just driving a car and all these events are just taking place, that you can see trees passing by, houses passing by, and you're just moving along this road. And suddenly, we remember something, or some past event or anything. If we block and we don't see what's going on at the moment, And instead of focusing on where we are going, we start focusing on something that has happened in the past, and our brain is not focusing at the moment. That's when an accident happened. And the problem with a human being is we either live in the past, the event that has happened, that's gone by so many years ago, and our human body is very smart and very capable of recording those moments. So whenever we remember some moment, it will be played in our brain like a film. We will see everything happening, and we are so smart that we would even feel what we had felt at that moment. So it keeps the record very nicely. It's because it's been designed so geniusly. And the reason it was designed that way was because we are rational beings. We were supposed to remember, and we were problem solvers to progress in the world. Like, we were supposed to make discoveries in science and grow, and we are now able to fly, we can record stuff, and all these progress is happening. So our brain was designed to question and think and remember and do all that. But sometimes, instead of using our brain to do all these amazing stuff, we fixate at some moment that has affected us emotionally, and we just, mostly it happens when it's a bad event, when it's a sad event, or it's a betrayal, it's a lie or something that has shaken to your core. And instead of letting it go, you just keep repeating it, like living in your own hell, like repeating it constantly in your head. And it has happened to me. Like, I have been victim of that, and it is awful. It's painful to remember that and live it every day as if it's happening now, because our muscle memory would remember exactly in everything and like constantly repeating it. So we're just torturing ourselves. And this book will tell you to don't do it. Don't live in the past or thinking about future. Like, we are so dreamy and planning about the future and everything, and worrying about the things that hasn't even happened yet. So the main message that I learned from this book is to live in now. Make beautiful memories. Live in today. All you have is the moment that is passing by. Enjoy it. Like, when you're having a shower, feel the water. When you're eating food, taste it. Enjoy every moment of it, because you don't know when things will change. So that's the takeaway for me as well. Just enjoy in present. That's why it's called present. It's a gift. Don't live in past. And it also tells you how to stop yourself from torturing yourself, is to let go, is to forgive. When you forgive yourself, forgive the other person who has done something, forgive everything that's causing you. If you are still in touch with those people, it'd be worth if you just write them a message. It's like, forgive and forgotten. And if you can't, then just do it spiritually. Just sit in an empty room, remember the moment, and just forgive those people. And forgive yourself as well. Let go and untangle those moments. And you will feel free. And don't torture yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. You did the best you could in that moment. Let go and be free. And we are these light or these energy beings. When you will free yourself from all of this and you will enjoy the present, then you will be happy. And that's what this book is trying to tell you, to be happy and enjoy. And it was a wonderful read. So I do recommend it. Do read it. It's a good book, and it will make you think in a lot of stuff. And I loved it, and I'm glad I've read it. So this video for me was very important. That's why it took me a while to bring it to you. But I'm glad I have done it now, because I was thinking to read it again and maybe memorize everything and then do. But I think that would not be an honest review. The honest review would be like, I've read this book like a couple of months ago, but I still remember what I learned from it. So that's why this is like more honest. more honest review, and I think it's more justice to the book. I'm not gonna go into questioning the author or whatever the concept, whatever it was. For me, I'm a positive person, and I just try to focus on good things and just try to learn some good stuff from it. And if you have liked this video, and like always, I beg you to subscribe to my channel, so I can share with you more of wonderful things that I see or read. I will see you in my next video. Until then, look after yourself and your family.